Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Miles Offside podcast. There has been an interesting week in the sport of football, and we are joined again by Joe. Finn.
Hello, why are you introing
and Cam.
Hello.
It's the same people who's here every single week, and there's been a week of football again, like there is every single week. But we're gonna start. But
there's always football.
I had an idea, right? I had an idea, and I was meant to say it. But what was different to this week than in normal Premier League fixtures? There was a cup final. Liverpool played Chelsea. And it was a unbelievable game of football.
Well, unbelievable.
It was a great game of football. It was a game of football he hated.
I actually said decent game of football.
You did, to be fair, you said the quality was shit.
You said it was a horrible final.
It was a decent game for a neutral, but the quality of the final was shit.
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good game, except for the finishing. I thought it was a good game of football. Yeah, that's what we're starting off with. It's the best thing that happened.
Chelsea should be kicked all over for not winning that game. When
I know.
Half the team that I'd never liked.
I mean, I saw some people have been saying, the average for the Chelsea team's younger than the Liverpool team, but I don't think it's the age what matters. I think it's the experience.
And also, like someone like Van Dijk drags that average age up a lot for Liverpool.
Yeah. When you have like you have Enzo Fernandez, who's young, he's a World Cup winner and vital part of it. You have I'm trying to think, Malo Gusto's only like 22, 23, Champions League player for Lyon, unbelievable footballer. Like you have these youngsters who are more experienced than Bobby Clark, who's played 7 games and hasn't started one. I don't think.
Did you say it was what I thought was so strange about Pochettino? He said they were playing for penalties. They thought they had a good chance to win on penalties.
Because you look to be fair, you looked at that Liverpool team, and who would you have been confident taking a penalty in that Liverpool team? Van Dijk, Diaz.
They're the only two, really, aren't they? They're the only two on the pitch at the time.
And then they took Kanate off, and he could have took one. The ball Konsa. Klopp has some balls.
Tell you what, Kelleher had a great game.
Kelleher was great.
I always thought Kelleher was like a bit of a disappointment, not that good. And then that final, like in the last few games for Liverpool, proved he's a perfect number 2 for Alisson. He starts for a lot of Premier League clubs, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Kelleher, which is something I didn't.
He's Ireland's number 1, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, but is he above Bazunu?
Yeah, I think so.
Bazunu
he was, but I think Kelleher's overtook him now.
He's a good keeper, Kelleher. Well, obviously you're gonna learn a lot from Alisson, but there was controversy with Van Dijk's off disallowed goal. Do you think it should have been disallowed?
Every game though, doesn't it? When you think about it, it happens.
It was weird.
I think it happens.
But
not every game,
on a
most
set
games.
piece is perfectly normal. Happened for Arsenal's goal against us. I don't understand.
The argument I was talking about is that Cole was never goal side of Van Dijk to even try to mark him.
I think it was just the fact that Endo stopped him getting anywhere near, but Endo didn't even really do all that much. He just
Not really, no.
Like he didn't hold him off. He just
I think even if I just don't think it affected. I think it was going to be a goal.
Yeah, I mean,
either way.
thankfully it didn't matter, and the same person scored, so it's not really a big issue. But it was a strange decision
because I could have changed the entire competition. That could have finished 1-1.
Probably right, because Endo was offside and he was stopping Colwell getting to the ball while being offside. So I don't know. It's a weird one.
Weird one. It is a bit strange.
I don't know what I would have given in that decision. Like if I was in VAR, one of those ones where I think it's pretty tough.
It is a weird one because I feel like it's done every week though. You have someone blocking the defenders on set pieces. I feel one of Arsenal's goals against us, or many corners and set pieces are all like similar. You have someone just maybe in offside position just holding them and just wait. I guess it was because it was a cup final. I had to just be really critical because you don't want to lose and then there be controversy about why you've conceded. And I think they'd rather get something like that wrong than something like where there's argument to be made. But it was a weird one. I personally thought it was a good game, but it was weird how reminiscent of one 2 year ago. Was it 2 year ago? Chelsea Liverpool.
Yeah. 2 finals 2 years ago. Carabao on the FA.
And it was the Carabao Cup final, wasn't it? Where Lukaku had a goal disallowed. Yeah. Mason Mount basically was Conor Gallagher. Like they were the exact same player. They didn't play all that bad, but they just couldn't score. Like it was like. The ball could have got given them on the line like Gallagher the weekend he would have missed. Yeah. Like it was a strange performance from Chelsea. Like they just should have went for it. Just won. Like especially once Liverpool got tired and they brought on the young lads, they should have won. I honestly love to know what's happened to Caicedo as well.
Caicedo.
Moises Caicedo. What would you say?
Caicedo.
It's Caicedo. No, it is Caicedo. No, it is Caicedo.
Nobody in the
Nobody
world.
says Caicedo.
Literally, the commentators do.
They don't.
I swear they do.
You have commentary off, mate?
Yeah, I meant to say. I don't have commentaries on. Yeah, I just lied. I don't listen.
Rob watches.
I didn't think he was that bad.
No, he was horrible on the ball.
I thought he was getting blown out of proportion.
I thought he was horrible on the ball.
He's dirty, like he's a
naughty player. All I needed was him to get fucking booked. That's probably why I'm going.
That's surprising.
Against. because of the one on Gravenberch was
Yeah.
a more. It was closer to red. Never mind.
Yeah.
Not yellow, but I thought he was horrible. It was a decent cup final, though. Probably a good thing for Klopp to.
I'm glad
have a
Chelsea lost after that, to be honest.
fair win.
It
Yeah, they
was
didn't deserve to
clearly
win.
dreadful.
If they went to penalties and won on penalties, and Chelsea won a trophy off that, and no Astrid Wet video, which is fantastic. Fantastic.
Okay, Rob.
The question is which one?
No, I'm saying there isn't because she said she
Oh, there
would
isn't.
if Chelsea won.
Can we also just talk about the position of Rob's mic? Why is it
Uh,
staring at your forehead?
Lift
But
your
that's
chair
not
up,
very
lift your
fucking
chair
nice. It's
up.
not my fault I have a big
Lift your
foot.
chair up.
I can't, my
Don't-
chair's lifted up. This is my height. Shut up, man.
That's better.
Right, this, just because you are all 6 foot.
Just on the camera. what your
Joe, we're
face-
going to play darts after this.
It's
I'm
like
not smoking.
you like that. You like that.
This is outrageous.
The thing is, you had it like that, and I was like really questioning editing it because where the mic is, like a historical, historical person.
What is going on?
Anyway,
Oh
now,
yeah.
now,
Oh,
and Van Dijk. Well, and Van Dijk scored. The question I've got to ask is, where would he rank in your opinions in the all-time defenders to play in the Premier League or to play in England? Where would you put him? Because I've got something in my head, but I'll let you discuss this first. I've kind of jumped it on you.
What I've seen top.
Number
like,
one.
centre half.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah,
Like
probably,
since the Premier League began, obviously you might have not been able to watch
Yeah.
maybe that much of a
the
sort.
problem is like
You want to watch Vidic and Rio.
the whole like
Terry.
the centre back positions developed massively. So some of the old centre backs that are incredible probably wouldn't do it nowadays.
I
Like
think
the-
yeah.
think
you
for
got to be very ball playing centre half to be good nowadays.
I think if you go, obviously Terry was very good with the ball. So was Ferdinand. Vidic was a bit more of a ticking time bomb, but he was defensively unreal. But I think Van Dijk, just because of what he did in that, I know one game shouldn't define it, but a big game like that with a bunch of kids, inexperienced
But he
kids in
hasn't
front
just
of you.
done it in one game. Though,
Oh
like,
no, he's done it for
so
years. But that
that's-
game, I think, proved that he isn't just some one season wonder. Some idiots made him out to be like he is genuinely.
I don't think anyone really said
Nah,
that.
there's some people who say he doesn't have longevity and stuff. His longevity's probably better than most to ever play in the
He's played
league.
more than Vidic.
He's played more than Vidic. Obviously, he didn't play more than Terry, but
No.
Terry played about 15 years. Like,
Yeah.
and honestly, for me, he is the best centre back the league, and arguably I've seen in the last 10, 15 years, including Ramos in there. Ramos was just as better. Like, I'm not saying he accomplished more, but he's a better footballer. As crazy as that is, I think Van
No,
Dijk.
Ramos was a better footballer on the ball.
No, I think
Yeah.
Van Dijk was better. I think Van Dijk was better on the ball
On the ball.
than
Oh.
Ramos. I think Van Dijk was
On the
better on the
ball.
ball than Ramos. Ramos was a better right back than he was a centre back, in my opinion.
No, he-
Not a
he
better,
played
no,
his
not a
best
better,
football
but
at centre half.
I disagree. I think he plays best football at right back.
He was young when he played right back.
Yeah, exactly. I think he plays best football. Ramos was better as a right back, or not better. Like,
He was.
no,
No,
he was just
that's
as
why
good
he
as
was
right
you
like
back.
mustn't.
half a Real
Yeah, I
Madrid.
was gonna say you
No,
mustn't even
but
have that long at right back.
If you had to choose between Van Dijk and Ramos in your team, I'm personally taking Van Dijk.
I mean,
But
yeah, I don't think that's an outrageous thing to say. I just think
Yeah.
would you go Van
I don't
Dijk
know who
or
I'd go.
I'd probably go
Uh,
more Ramos.
I just
But that's just preference.
I think they're the best two though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think Van Dijk for me
Yeah,
would
wouldn't argue-
go
I wouldn't
number one. I
argue.
think.
We'll skip past Gary Neville's comments about the final, which were pretty.
Oh
funny.
yeah, yeah.
The
Neville
whole-
comments, but I didn't hear it at the time
Yeah, share commentary.
because I have commentary off.
Weird.
But it was hilarious afterwards.
blue £1 billion bottle job.
Blue
Yeah.
billion pound
Against Klopp's
against
kids.
Klopp's
Good-
kids.
Which is
good commentary,
Carragher's comment.
good commentary.
Good commentary.
Yeah.
That's where all of the Chelsea fans were like coming out of the woodwork saying our team was younger, our median age was younger. It's like,
Yeah,
sure,
but,
man.
like, it was correct.
Yeah, but they also
Chelsea.
spent £1 billion on
However,
their
what
fucking
I
squad.
didn't really like, I know, I understand the point he's making, but when Van Dijk scored the header, Carragher went, that just shows money doesn't buy everything in sport,
Yeah.
as the world's most expensive
Yeah.
defender scored a header.
Yeah.
£85 million defender scores.
So it's not
lot.
all youngsters and
I think it's just the difference between the fact Chelsea had spent £1 billion
yeah.
Yeah.
on their squad, and have got nothing to show for it because they're bottom half of the table in the Prem, and they just embarrassingly lost a cup final.
It's really frustrating because there's some of the
Very
players. There's a
injury
few players
impacted
Chelsea signed as well.
squad.
The few players they signed who I knew little bits about before they signed for Chelsea. Mainly Enzo Fernandez because I absolutely loved him for Argentina and Benfica. Like I really wanted Newcastle going from until I realised how high his price was, and he hasn't been that good.
The bloke you
No,
watched him in the
before.
World Cup.
No,
Yeah.
Benfica.
When-
Because he
when
was
did you
because he
watch
was
him
linked
at
because he was
Benfica?
linked with
In the
Man
Champions
United
League?
and Newcastle in the Champions League, and I watched highlights of him. I never watched. I don't think I ever watched a Benfica Porto game or something, but I watched him in the Champions League. I watched highlights of him
So
because
you
I
watched
just.
highlights of
Cause,
him
no,
when he
because
was
we were
to
linked with
Chelsea.
them. We were linked with them, and United were linked with them. But then all of a sudden, the World Cup happened, and he was raised to this like £100 million footballer. But he's been okay, but he hasn't been the level I thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna be at. It's like I don't know what's gone on with them. They should have won that final though. It was quite embarrassing, low key.
I mean, for the money they've spent, I just think that their squad is so poor, really.
Yeah,
like-
no balance.
No balance.
No heart,
no
desire.
real match winners, I don't think.
No nothing.
They decided
And
to
the
go
only,
for a
paid,
the
yeah,
only
aren't
one
they?
was
Yeah.
arguably Sterling. They took him off. They pulled him after 60.
Mhm.
And Sterling's a match winner because
They
Sterling's
just signed a
brilliant.
bunch of youngsters that have like this.
And tied
Decent
down to 8-year
prospect.
deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mudryk, 100 million, and he's done
Nothing.
close
Nothing.
to nothing.
Yeah.
You see bits of talent there, but nothing like incredible. It's quite.
Nicholas Jackson as well. I know he scores here and there, but I don't.
He
think
has
he's
so
all
many.
that.
He has so many
He's a strange
chances.
striker in, like, he's not bad as such, but like he's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. He'll do some stuff that's quite good, then he'll do some stuff and he's shocking.
Yeah, I'll do a little flick or
And then
something, or make a
What-
run in behind.
How much
you,
did
like
they sign that Romeo Lavia for? Like
45,
40 mil?
wasn't it?
No, it's something
45,
like
wasn't
that.
it?
Hasn't-
He hasn't touched the pitch, has
I
he?
think he came on once.
In-
and
was
then
it in
he
the
did again.
cup? I think he came. Did he not come on against you in the cup? He might have came on against
No,
Villa.
no,
Or
no,
was
it
it
was
before that?
Yeah,
Yeah, he.
in the League Cup, I think.
I can't believe
I
that
don't,
either.
I don't even know
45
if he was
million.
that good at Southampton.
I mean,
He
played
was
well,
good at
but, like, he wasn't,
Southampton,
like,
but he wasn't
well,
45
Renton
million.
Liverpool wanted him, and obviously
Yeah.
the Renton Liverpool wanted Caicedo, and I
Yeah.
think
And Lavia, and for some reason,
Getting the better of the deals.
they've gone
Yeah.
over to Chelsea. Like they've.
they're getting the better of the deals, getting McAllister and Endor.
And that's
Aye.
Slobosly as well.
Sorry.
He's- But the fact, Liverpool were missing Trent, Salah, Jota,
Nunes.
Nunes.
Slobosly, Curtis Jones,
Nunes.
Alisson.
Nunes, Allison, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
the whole squad was just.
Basically missing like exactly
Missing
how
And
many.
then Gravenberch went off 20 minutes
Yeah.
in.
It was nuts. I just couldn't believe how
Then just
bad
d-
Chelsea were.
They were shocking, to be fair. Well, they weren't shocking in the game, but they should be. They're so poor for them not to win.
Then again, as much as I do rate Gallagher, he had an absolute shocker.
I thought he had a kind of game. He just missed chances.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't think he was that
his
bad.
finisher was horrible.
That was
The
frustrating.
one where he hit the
crap out of
post,
me.
I think he was a little bit unlucky. He just sort
Yeah.
of come to him and you just have to react.
Yeah.
It was the one where, obviously, the one where
The
Kelleher
one-on-one.
came out and smothered him.
Yeah.
That was good goalkeeping, to be fair. And then, obviously, I thought his overall game was decent, but he should have scored. So,
Yeah, it was quite poor. Anyways, anything else on the cup final?
no,
No,
that's
I
it,
think
really.
we've covered that.
Oh wait, Ben Chilwell. Actually, I just want to say he's a knob.
I think he's getting blown out of proportion.
He just started scrapping kids. Wouldn't do it with anyone else.
They were on the
But in
pitch.
all fairness, though, Conor Bradley backed it straight away,
What on the
and then Bobby
I
Clark
thought he was
backed
harsh
it.
to get a yellow card, to be fair. Connor Bradley.
He was, yeah, he didn't even do anything.
Yeah, he
He-
literally just walked away.
literally just being involved in someone pushing you shouldn't get your boots.
Yeah.
I
I thought
still,
it was ridiculous.
Chilwell's a funny old player. Anyways, another big thing what happened this weekend was Aston Villa. I said hit form in the notes
Yeah, I
for
don't
some
know why
reason. I
you've
don't know
put hit
why I put
form.
I was quite tired last night.
But it was a good
yeah.
win against Forest. I shot myself at half time, or just after half time, when they made it 3-2. But it seemed like because of Torres going off at half time and Chambers coming in, it was just they sort of caught us off guard.
Is that going to be a long run back four? Like
Sounds
Chambers
like it at
saying,
the
mate,
moment.
if you's
It's
winning, if
Konza,
you's win,
Carlos
I'm gonna
and
be.
Torres. Well, no, so Torres might actually be all right. Apparently, it was just precautionary measures.
Yeah,
So
Villa are a good team. Really good team.
So-
Leon Bailey's class.
Yeah,
John
he's doing
Yeah,
McGinn,
really well.
Leon Bailey is
Ollie
so good.
Watkins, clinical.
Douglas Luiz
Yeah.
is just running the midfield for us at the moment as well. Like,
And you're
Kamara's-
missing obviously Kamara, who's
Yeah.
a good player. You're missing.
have you
Rodney
heard he might
back
be out now for up to 18 months.
Yeah, that's rough. That's
His
really
What?
career could be
18 months.
yeah.
yeah.
Holy
Apparently
Is it an ACL he's got?
he's got an ACL and apparently he's suffering 2 more injuries as
That's
well.
rough, to be fair. Because when you signed him, he was injured as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He missed the
Yeah,
ACL
yeah.
injury.
So
good player.
it could be. I mean, it could literally be his career done at Villa at least,
Yeah.
because we're gonna need to sign someone that
To replace him.
to replace him, and we've got Dendoncker out on loan to Napoli. So
Yeah, Villa are just. They had a little bit of a blip a few weeks ago when they
Yeah.
lost a couple of games, but I think
well,
he's
what
really,
we're
he's
now
really could get top 4.
we're now 5 points clear of Spurs, but they've got to play Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then we're 8 points ahead of United because they lost to Fulham,
Can't believe
which
that.
is just nuts. I couldn't believe when I
Thing
saw
is,
that.
well, Fulham looked a better team.
Yeah,
That was mental.
and
Like-
Alex Iwobi scored.
Yeah.
The guy with literally like 2 left feet.
It's a good goal.
Alex Iwobi's a
I don't
decent.
mind Alex
That's
Iwobi.
rude.
Oh,
That's
nah.
rude.
I
That.
don't like him,
I
mate.
think he's
Don't
decent.
disrespect Alex. Alex Iwobi is a fantastic. Well, not fantastic. He's an okay footballer.
Rod's
he-
got a habit of doing that.
he's
Like,
an
over-
okay-
over, like,
He's an okay footballer.
He's a good
I
player.
like Alex Iwobi.
Remember a shout for Anthony Elanga?
Oh,
I was
Anthony
just about to say
Elanga.
that.
Anthony Elanga's a top player.
Anthony
Top
Elanga is
player.
he terrorised Dan Burns for my
Who
watch.
doesn't?
I
that happens
can't
every
believe
week
the
now.
disrespect I've just heard for Alex Iwobi. That's
But yeah,
crazy. I love Alex
Fulham
Iwobi.
on another day could have won that about 4-1.
Yeah,
Maybe
definitely.
Yeah.
one of them.
Oh no, I had a good game, didn't he? I've
He did.
heard he's had a really good. I heard he had a
Face
really
like
good
about
game.
100 million shots.
Yeah,
I'd
he-
say some of them,
And to
yeah.
keep it 2-1, and he couldn't have done anything with the goals. Then Slabhead scored, didn't he, Maguire? I think he's honestly there's an
Should he
argument.
have been sent off?
There's an
I think
argument.
he should have, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there's an argument to be made that he's been Man United's maybe not best player, but one of Man United's best players this season. Harry
They've
Maguire.
not had many good players.
They've
to be
not had
honest, to
many,
call
but
their
there's an argument. I
best
don't think Mainu's played enough, but when he has, it's been him.
I think Hoyland's been decent.
Hoyland's been good, but
Yeah.
Hoyland had a very slow start. I think Maguire, there's an argument there to be made. But Man United, I don't know how they're in like sixth. I feel like they lose every week. Yet they somehow win
Not
games.
really. They've been on a good run.
Yeah, I
recently.
know, but I feel like it gets highlighted so much when they lose. But
It does, it's Man United.
yeah,
Biggest
but
club in
they're
the
in
world.
sixth. But the way people make out that they're in like 13th, 14th in the league, but they're better than a lot of teams in the league.
Well, because for United, they're pretty much
United
what it is.
sixth
Like,
isn't impressive at all. Yeah, I know it. Yeah,
but
yeah, I
it's-
get what you mean.
does Ten Hag ever?
I think they'll
Does
sack
he-
him, mate. I
yeah.
think this new ownership group, I think already the things he's saying, like, he was saying we'll have to wait and see. And
I
maybe
just
Yeah.
don't see who'd come. I think they've tried everything, and I don't see who's going. The issue is
anyone would go in.
the
Yeah.
issue is no. The issue is with Ten Hag, right? It's not the fact that it's like like with other managers, it's been the players. With Ten Hag, I just don't see what he's trying to do.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the thing,
that's the- that's
they
the-
tactically, like, they face a lot of like shots on their own goal, and then they don't really have a clear like build-up play or
Yeah,
anything. So.
They don't try and build up from the back, even though they've got arguably the second or third best goalkeeper with the feet on the planet. They've got good ball playing defenders. They've got midfielders. If that they've got
Come
a
midfielder.
midfield, they've got.
They've got
eh,
midfielders.
They've got
no,
midfield.
honestly, but they can't play out wide because if Rashford's not on it, he's may as well not be on
I
the
think
pitch. And
McTominay should start.
Anthony's terrible.
The only thing is, I think McTominay would play in that Fernandes position, and I don't think he can really drop Fernandes.
The way he's playing at the minute, there's an argument. I don't think he's not playing.
He's
that-
still, I think,
he's-
United's best player though. Fernandes.
I think he probably is United's best player, but he's not this season. He just hasn't been that like he was horrible. There was some of the things he was doing against Fulham. It was like when I've watched bits of the game back, he was so bad. He was just booting the ball out of play just for the crack, just because
I
he
think
felt like
sometimes he gets a bit obsessed with trying to play like the final killer pass, and
Yeah.
that's what like makes him give the ball away a bit. But yeah, I mean, United, I think they will sack him, and I think they'll replace him with like their own man, who they've sort of. I think they must have somebody in mind. Graham Potter's the one to keep on saying.
Yeah, well, that's who Jim Ratcliffe
Yeah,
named when
apparently he likes
apparently.
him. So I think that'd be a tough job for Potter, like. But
that's more than tough job
It's
for
a
Potter.
very
When he's just had that Chelsea team as well. It's more than
Well,
tough.
he didn't even do well at Chelsea, and then look at that. And
He
he's
did
going to go into a
horrible
Man
at
United
Chelsea.
team where it's
Then again, look at
Ma-
Mauricio Pochettino with that
Yeah.
Chelsea team. It's not just the
I think what
manager.
I'd say at Man United, there's enough good players there to get a tune out of that squad.
Yeah.
They've got enough good players. Where Chelsea, I think, are a bit disjointed and all over the place. I think United, the right manager could go in there and get something out of that squad.
I think there's a balance with that Man United team where like they've got like 12 or 13 players who you can make a balanced squad with.
Yeah.
But with like Chelsea, it's all over the place. But
Yeah.
I don't know, because I always thought Ten Hag was going to be the man to bring them at least back to elevated with
He just
City.
doesn't seem to be able to
He
do
just
it.
doesn't seem like tactically. I don't see what they're even attempting. Like I saw someone earlier, they face like the most shots in the
Yeah.
entire league. Like that's more than Burnley, Sheffield United. And look how many goals they concede, which is a testament to how the brilliance of Andrew Onana, my guy, my keeper. They actually do. I'm pretty sure they do face the most shots in the entire league, which is outrageous. Like what must they like? I haven't watched them every game this season because they're just horrible watching. They've got City at the weekend, so that could be a
Yeah, well, I think
long
we'll get on to
afternoon.
that, won't we?
Yeah.
But-
Oh yeah.
We can get on to how you lot got battered against Arsenal, Newcastle.
Did we play this week? Did we play this
well and
weekend?
truly.
What was the score?
Got beat 4-1, mate.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Not a
Absolutely
it was
battered.
actually
Do you know you used to sit in tents now?
the referee shouted next goal wins and Joe Willock. So in my book it was 1-0 Joe Willock.
You were so
It was
bad,
just-
by the way. Like it was.
Yeah.
We had a
Yeah.
10-minute spell in the second half where we were decent. 10-minute spell
Yeah.
where we were the better team.
We just got absolutely
Just
plummeled.
did. Arsenal
Oh,
got-
yeah, because-
Arsenal,
no.
to be fair, were excellent.
Arsenal
Mm.
were
Oh,
excellent.
yeah.
No, come on. Like realistically, when I look at it in hindsight, I think it's going to happen. Arsenal are physically so much more demanding. We clearly have a few players starting who either aren't good enough for one or injured for two. Because Botman's apparently out tonight, and I said at the weekend he's not fit.
Well, Willock's just
Willock's
came back.
Isaac's just came back.
Isaac's just came back.
And Isaac, again, I don't think he's fully fit. I think he keeps getting rushed back. I really do. I think he's going to get injured again.
Wait,
The next
But
few
how many
games.
times has he been out this season?
Multiple, because
Is it?
I think he rushes himself back, and I think Botman, I don't think's fully fit off the injury what he had before during the Milan, was it the Milan game? Or no, kept him out the Dortmund and PSG game.
I kept him out them too.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
I kept him out. I don't think he's fit off that. But Arsenal are the better team. We don't have a midfield. Like, literally, we don't. Bruno's brilliant. He can't control a midfield. Miley's a good player, but when you've got Rice,
It just
pressing
looks
you-
like for the past couple of games as well. Bruno's been trying to do by himself instead of bringing the
I
likes
feel
of
like
Miley
I
and
feel like
Longstaff.
Miley's
them,
are
it's just-
technically he's eyed, but all Arsenal did, they just set the pressing trap on Bruno, just set Rice on Bruno, couldn't do anything. Honestly, there was a time where Longstaff went to get the ball on the half turn, and oh my god, I'm not even. Do you know what pisses me off? He went to receive it on the half turn, and he touched it back to fucking Trippier, but it didn't even reach Trippier, and it's like. Honestly, you don't. He can't take the ball on the half turn as a professional footballer. As a midfielder in the fucking Premier League, he can't receive it on the half turn.
Hughes, by the way, are so fickle, it's unbelievable.
No,
Yeah.
but it's long.
So
No, but it's just him every week. He's just he makes me want to commit
Almiron
suicide.
was the
It's-
best
yeah, I was
thing
gonna
ever
say,
last
it's
season.
not-
I've
not just
actually
him.
last season I said I don't know. I said Hughes didn't know me at the time. But I
So
said
this could be lies, but
I said
No way to prove it.
I said I don't know how he's doing this because he was having terrible games and
Sean
scoring
Longstaff was
worldly.
getting shouts of, oh, he just
Yeah,
does all this
should be in the
work,
England
don't
squad.
say he's so
No,
good."
no.
Longstaff
I
should be
also
in the
think that
England
was.
squad.
I also think that was a lazy argument. He doesn't run.
and can I just say something?
he runs-
Hughes. It's not us. It's him.
No,
It's not me.
no. It's
I'm just
majority.
talking about Newcastle.
No,
Oh, right.
Longstaff
Well, not
and
me.
Almiron aren't good enough, Cam. You can't say they are. What about Longstaff and Almiron are good enough? Because now Willock's back, and once he's up to speed,
your argument?
I
if
think
Longstaff
I think
isn't at
Willock
that
needs
starting 11,
Willock needs to be sold in the summer. Not Willock.
Well-
Almiron.
Almiron needs to be
Almiron.
sold in the summer.
No, no.
I can see the anger building.
The veins popping in the
No.
same seed.
In all,
Almiron needs to go in the summer, and
in-
I think you're not gonna get a lot for him, and you're not gonna get a lot for Sean Longstaff either.
I
But
think
if
you
you
get about 30 million for Almiron off Saudi.
of Saudi,
Of
I think
Saudi,
you're going to
it
get.
was.
I think you're going to get 10 to 15 for Longstaff, but that's going to be a
I
big
just
turnover.
can't
on
but then
say
FSC.
so
do you wish
much
we sold him?
Who
Do you
out
know-
there
Years
is gonna
ago.
This
want
is
Sean
this is
Longstaff?
the point.
Well, this is what I'm saying, because Man United wanted him a few years
For
ago.
50
Yeah,
million,
no,
I
no,
would have bit the
50
hand
million.
up.
No, not
he
now.
was
But I'm
never
saying,
going to be a 50
do
million
you
pound
wish?
player.
I'm saying to Rob, do you wish we were
Oh
sold him?
yeah, he was
Yeah,
never
it's
going to
all
be a
hindsight,
50.
it was.
Yeah,
You
He
can't-
was never going to be a 50 million pound player, Sean Longstaff. He honestly, right? I do think there's an okay number 6 can be coached into him. Someone who can tackle, win the ball. But when you start asking, do you know what? He's got a good late run in the box. But when you start asking him to try and play football, honestly, it's I
The
think.
only problem you've got with them two is
so
the work rate on them is just.
Oh
it's
yeah, I know
class.
the work
When-
rate's
Work rate,
decent,
but it's just the
has
ability.
Leon Bailey got unbelievable work rate?
Leon Bailey plays
Nah.
on the wing.
It's
Yeah.
sort of, I'm talking about comparing him to Almiron because Cam just said both of them.
Well,
Both of
Almiron
them.
fair
Both
play.
of them.
I mean,
Almiron.
Almiron has got good work rate.
No, Almiron does have good work rate. Probably better work rate
Better
than
than
Leon
Bailey,
Bailey. But
'cause
would
he
you
gets
rather
to
have
get
Almiron or
back.
Bailey?
Bailey, yeah. massively.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because you'd rather a winger who can pick up the ball, turn, and create things happen, than one who can track back 90 yards, than when he receives the ball trying to play out the back, lose the cunt.
I'm very angry.
No, because I just, honest, do you know what it is though? Some Newcastle fans, you call me fickle. Some Newcastle fans have turned on Eddie Howe, to be fair.
I was
Uh,
just about to ask
he-
you when
Eddie
when
Howe-
does
he,
that
Eddie
end?
Howe was
he,
full
he,
as well,
he,
by the way.
right, in all fairness, when we had a long 11 for the same 11 for a long time, when he was playing Almiron and Longstaff, I'm frustrated with him at the time, but he can't exactly drop him because everyone else is injured. Once Willett comes back, if I see Longstaff in that starting 11, me and Eddie are going to have very serious problems, because I do not want to see Longstaff in that starting 11 once Willett's
That's
fine.
one
When does
personal level.
the blame turn to Eddie Howe?
When if there's a couple of people come
When
back,
they run out
we'll
with
have
the
to
pace.
stop.
Yeah. When will it stop
No,
being injuries?
when-
and
I'm not blaming injuries. I said the injury.
Sounds
So,
a lot like
but hang
blaming
on.
injuries.
But then
Isaac's been rushed back because he's injured. We've missed Botman.
No, but
another,
they're
another
true,
thing
they're
though.
true.
Another thing though. You said that Sean Longstaff could be coached into a decent number 6.
I think he could be coaching.
But if you and then you said, but if you keep asking him to try and play football,
oh
is
yeah,
then not
yeah,
Eddie Howe's fault?
then that is Eddie Howe's fault.
Are
Yeah,
you, are you blaming his tactics?
I
Are we
think it's
seeing as a Miles Offside exclusive, Rob is Eddie Howe.
no.
out?
Okay,
It might be.
no, because
Oh.
you see Bournemouth fans, right? And they said the same thing about Eddie Howe. Brilliant in his first year in the Premier League, then he forgets he can't coach a side defensively. He's brilliant for the first season, then he starts slipping apart. You're starting to see them cracks now. And if you don't close the cracks up before they open up, we're gonna end up finishing
So you're
13th
saying Eddie Howe
and
out?
knocked out.
You're Eddie Howe.
No, I'm not Eddie Howe out. I'm saying
That sounds a lot like
I'm
you're
not saying
Howe
Eddie
out.
Howe out because I'm not Howe out because what he's done for the club is unbelievable. I'm not I think it's unrealistic if we got Champions League 2 seasons in a row that we'd have been way overperforming. We overperformed last year by we're probably if we finish 9th or 8th or 7th, we're probably on expectation.
All right,
It's
just put it this way: if you finish 10th in the league, yeah?
Or 11th.
10th in the league and get knocked out the FA Cup of
Yeah.
Blackburn tonight, I'd see what Eddie Howe wants to do in the summer, see who he wants to bring in. Because if he doesn't buy a right winger and obviously Tonali and doesn't end up with Joe Linton signing a new deal and doesn't end up signing a left back or doesn't
But
sell Wilson and buy a backup striker
then
who's going to
again,
stay fit.
No matter what manager you got, it just looks unlikely you're going to sign anyone with FFP unless you sell someone big.
Yeah, but I've said I think we should just probably if we can somehow just try and blag more than 15 million out of
Yeah,
Longstaff
but you're going to
because
need
he's
more than that.
because he's
You're going to need a
homegrown.
big sale.
You're not going to get 15 million for Longstaff, I don't think.
Really?
Even
You
if
might.
yeah, but even if
someone,
I
they
don't-
do,
I don't-
that's not
can't
going to
see
solve
who
your
wants-
problems.
Who personally looks at Longstaff and thinks we'll sign him.
Yeah, because I think, like I've said a million times, he probably is a championship player. Like he probably doesn't start for a lot of top 6 championship teams. He's lucky he's a Geordie, like really lucky because he wouldn't be playing for us if he wasn't a Geordie.
But
Because
then I
the
think
Geordie also drives the
even-
work rate. He's not good enough at football.
Even if you get 50 million for Longstaff, it doesn't then mean you can go spend like 80 million on a bunch of players.
It's nice to see us lose a bit, by the way. Last year, I just had every week. Oh yeah, we've won again today.
The Baker Cup final was lovely when we got beat.
Cup final, and then you start waving your flags. That was good. Wasn't it?
I wasn't there.
But
I was
yeah, I
watching
mean,
from my arm.
Born and bred this geezer.
Because Cam
Yeah.
watches Longstaff
I
all of his
think
work rate.
you'll be okay. You'll finish.
I hope we finish 7th and
7th or
are happy. But if you give me a plate now, right, and see, would you take the FA Cup and 13th or FA Cup and 14th? I'd take it.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously. But or even to be honest, would I take maybe this is a question probably more for Cam. Would you take this could even be for Villa? So it's not realistic. Would you right? But hypothetically, would you take an FA Cup final or an FA Cup run to the semi-final or and like 14th? Like, would you take FA Cup over Champions League?
But
Like,
you're not gonna get.
no,
Champions
sorry, no. I'm saying we're not because I'm saying would as a club would you take an FA Cup run to a final
What you class as a run
to
So
Wembley?
you get
go to Wembley.
and get beat.
You don't know. You just get
Oh,
that opportunity at Wembley.
The final, yes. The semi-final, no.
You get an opportunity.
Semi-final, you
at
still go to Wembley though.
You go. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's a
But you only finish like 14th, 15th.
But like your semi-final, for example, you could beat Blackburn.
I
tonight.
think that's wrong.
Then
by
in
the
the
way.
next round, you could
Yeah.
get Bournemouth,
I do.
beat them, and
Or
then you
Coventry.
could go to a semi-final at Wembley and play City and get beat. And really, you haven't. I know it's still a cup run, but you haven't beat anybody.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I mean?
the final at Wembley, and or like, sorry, I've completely forgot my own question.
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
you take
I
a
would take
the
final.
final at Wembley
I would
over
take
Europe. See, that's what I think.
See, I
this
enjoyed
season-
Europe last year because last year we had the Carabao Cup final,
and
and
we got
into Europe.
You're not gonna get.
So
the
we got
Champions League,
but you're not
like,
going to get that.
We're not. It's impossible. The Champions League's gone now. Like it's
no, but that's what I
completely
mean.
gone.
So like, really, your point doesn't make sense.
We
'cause you can't
no, yeah
say would you
we
rather this
need
'cause
no
it's
we
not on
need the
table.
FA.
No, but I think what he means is, would you rather get that or Europe? I think that's what you mean. Like Europe, our
I know you
conference.
qualify for it either way, so I guess it's like I know if
the FA Cup,
if you win the
Yeah.
FA
What do you
Cup,
get in now?
Europa
I
League,
think
I
I
think
think
we'll
you get
Europa.
Europa League for FA, but you get
Conference
conference
League
for
for the
EFL
Carabao
for
Cup,
the
yeah.
Carabao.
No, I don't think Carabao get anything.
No,
I think
because
they do,
they
don't
do,
you?
they do, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, Liverpool won it and they'll be in.
They'll be in the
Europe
Champions
is
League.
next.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know because I think this season's very reliant on a cup for us and an FA Cup
But
win. I'm not saying
finishing
we're
on
going to, but I
Newcastle-
think we can.
Still,
I'm
people,
bored
there's still
on
like
Newcastle.
teams in there though. Like that you just, you know what I mean? Like, and now you're gonna get like, oh,
away from it.
what?
Joe's trying to move on.
Trying to
From
move on from Newcastle. Spoke on Newcastle for about 3
we
hours.
always
Didn't
do
even
this.
speak-
We
didn't even
always
speak
do
it-
this on this podcast.
Didn't
This
even
is-
saying
Didn't even
Arsenal
speak about
very
the
good.
Arsenal game.
Arsenal were very, very good.
this is-
Arsenal were brilliant.
Move on before Joe has a fit.
It is pretty much a fucking Newcastle United fan podcast. It really
I'm
is.
just gonna sit there and like.
As soon as we hit Newcastle, these two just take it for
Well,
about
you
an
know
hour.
what? Well, hopefully we draw.
I've literally said about 15 words.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully,
Rob said about
hopefully we
1500.
win 1-0.
Well, what I've just said
unconvincingly
to
on the
Cam,
weekend.
like FA Cup semi-final at Wembley's wrong.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
wrong. It's totally wrong.
Oh
be-
yeah,
why
it
is
should
it?
be in a neutral
Totally
venue.
wrong. That's
Yeah.
what
It should
Because
like,
that's the annoying thing for I'm gonna go back to Newcastle and it's really annoying. But we've had one game. So in both cups we've had one home tie. We had Man City at home.
Mm.
yeah.
We haven't had another home tie. So we could go play Blackburn, get to the quarters, play away, and then
Yeah,
your
we're gonna get
semi-finals
away.
at Wembley.
We're gonna get away.
so you're not gonna get another. And that's your annoying
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just wrong anyway. Why is it semi-final
It
at
should
Wembley?
always be neutral ground. So
Brings more money in though, doesn't it? If you want to see your team play.
Arsenal, it should be at Villa Park.
Yeah.
Or Old Trafford. If Chelsea were playing like I don't know Tottenham, it should be at the Emirates. I don't know if that would be possible because of the rivalry, but it should be like somewhere at
London Stadium,
Like a
or
neutral
something.
ground, yeah.
Like a big
somewhere in
But
between
it
both
takes-
clubs.
it
Decent
takes-
like drive for
Yeah.
both clubs.
But it
Yeah.
takes it away from the final being
Yeah.
at Wembley.
Like
Because
last
they're paying off the debt on Wembley,
Yeah,
so
I
that's
know
why
that,
they're doing
yeah.
it. It's
like
just
last
stupid.
year when City got Sheffield United in the FA Cup semi-final, when
Yeah.
City played Sheffield United, City's end was empty, but because City get to Wembley twice a season for the last few years, why would they want to turn up to it? But if it was Villa Park or if they went to like the Emirates or something, I feel like a lot more City fans would show, as weird as that sounds, because I feel like the trip to a different stadium other than Wembley might be a bit more. I feel
It's
like
just not that. It just Wembley should just be for finals.
Wembley,
Oh, yeah.
Wembley is in a obviously in a lust.
That's the
Finals
problem.
and the
That's the problem. It
international
doesn't get used as much. That's why.
Yeah,
So-
barely get. It doesn't.
Like
It's
I
like
said,
a
because they're
pristine.
paying the debt off
Yeah.
on Wembley, what they owe, but I mean, I don't know when that'll be paid off. I think they'll just keep it there. 'cause
I'm
I think
surprised
they're
they
making
didn't
loads of money.
pay like a substantial amount off when Tottenham used it as their home stadium.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
So
Talking about, I just mentioned City. They won pretty unconvincingly, in my opinion. I thought Bournemouth were fantastic.
those 1-0s that City are getting, it signs they're winning the league.
Yeah, because Bournemouth, in my opinion, this could be
It's
completely
just-
incorrect. I thought they were just as good, if not better, than City,
Those
especially in the
1-0
last 25
results.
minutes. Semenyo was very good.
Yeah.
Solanke, if that were their kick went in the last minute, it would have been.
They've done it every season, City, though. They go on like a run of just 1-0s where they just get it over
They'll
the
just
line.
they'll just grind out results, don't they? Like you.
Yeah,
out
I
of
mean,
nowhere.
City they'll just keep winning, and
Yeah.
then
Phil Foden, by the way, the goal I know wasn't out
Yeah.
unbelievable,
maybe been the best player.
but
in
there's
the
an
league this
argument to
year.
be made. He's been the
Yeah.
best player in the entire league. Like I definitely wouldn't disagree with that. He's been unbelievable.
I still think he gets a bit underrated.
I think he
almost
is a bit
because-
underrated,
Yeah.
to be honest.
because he's not playing all the time because he gets rotated with the way
Yeah.
Pep players, and I think because he's English. Like I know
Yeah.
sometimes
It
it
all-
goes the other way with English players, but I think because he's English and we're used to seeing him,
Yeah.
Do you-
he gets
do you know what I
like,
think-
forgotten how brilliant he is.
Do you know
'cause he's class.
what I think it could be as well is he did. I said this on the early podcast. The one thing about Foden was he could go missing a lot because City were that good. He could afford to not do
Yeah.
anything special, just play a couple of 1-2s, not do anything unbelievable, and then get through it and not get spoken about. Then people started to notice that, but now it feels like he's doing something unbelievable every single game.
To be City's best player, you've got to be some player, and he's been City's best player this season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100.
definitely.
He's definitely up
I
there.
think
Yeah.
he's world class, mate. I think he's excellent. I really
You
do.
think he's world? I don't know if he's world class,
Yes,
but
he
he's
is
definitely.
world
There's
class.
not many wingers in world football or like.
Would you
attacking
take
creative
Saka
players.
or Foden?
Fun.
I'd take Foden.
Yeah.
I think Saka's a
I actually
better
would.
right winger. Like it's just
in
the right
your-
winger.
in
If
your-
you could
yeah.
just have
If
If
you
a
build-
winger.
if you build
a
a
footballer for my team, I'll take.
You
Phil
take
Foden.
Foden over
Yeah.
Saka.
Yeah.
I'd have personally took Saka, but
Saka's
I don't.
brilliant,
I
don't
don't.
get us wrong,
I don't dislike Foden
As
at all.
a right winger, just a pure and simple right winger, Saka's better.
Yeah, as a
But
wide
Foden,
player, yeah.
I would take him as a footballer over Saka.
Yeah, obviously, I think Foden's more technically like adequate, but
Yeah,
I
but
think I'd rather build my team around Saka. I think Saka is.
Either way, I mean.
Yeah,
they're
but
both
Foden.
class.
I mean, just when
Both should start for England. That's
also
for
yeah,
sure.
it also probably shows how good England is when you have Foden and
Yeah.
Saka, these two.
Well, we're having this
unbelievable
conversation off
talents.
the podcast, weren't we? That
They've both got a player.
we've probably got the best squad going into the Euros.
Yeah.
Comfortably, I think.
I
don't
think
really
I
it's that
don't. I
close.
honestly don't think it should be hard for us to win it. Like I know
Well,
that
it's always
going to
be
It's
difficult.
always
though.
gonna be hard. to
No,
win
but I
a
feel like we
Yeah.
should find some of the games going into it fairly like. Even against some of these bigger teams, I feel like we just beat them on.
Yeah,
They're
but
not gonna
it's,
be
it's
easy
never
games,
like that
it's
though.
not-
Yeah,
it's not like
Nah, I know it's not like
the
that.
tournament's
Even
never
when
like that.
Spain won it and they were unbelievable, they didn't batter everybody.
Yeah,
No,
true.
no.
I mean, they lost the opening game of
And
the World
I
Cup
think
2010.
they only scored. I'm sure there's some stat they only scored one goal in every game or something.
That was the World
Something
Cup.
like that,
Yeah.
That was the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When,
Nah, because they won the Euros after the
when they
World
won
Cup.
the
then.
Euros before and after.
Yeah, yeah.
they won on
But it was the
three
either
goals.
when they won the World Cup, they only scored something like 8 or 9 goals
Yeah.
or something like that in the whole tournament.
Yeah. So-
Obviously, we don't have a level of that Spain team, but in terms of
No, we don't,
international
but
teams nowadays,
I don't think anybody probably ever has.
ever
The
has.
Spain team
Except
was
for maybe like
ridiculous.
Brazil in like
Yeah,
World
and like
Two,
the
they had a good
80s
team.
as well.
In
Yeah.
like the 80s, yeah. It's speaking about Foden, just one thing. Like obviously, it says somewhat when you have Foden and like Saka, these young English talents, and they're still not the best one because of Bellingham. Like it shows the
And Harry
level.
Kane.
And
Yeah.
like I'm talking about youngsters, but yeah, even when you look at that, it just shows the level of quality England are producing. Sheffield United also 100 and 10%. I'm pretty sure it's
We
nil
say
on
this
Premier
every
going on.
podcast.
Yeah, but
I mean,
they get worse. They actually get worse.
Somehow.
They get
not
worse.
Premier League quality. They've come up and they've not improved where they need to
How do you
improve.
get worse?
It is bad.
I genuinely think their team last season would maybe beat
Probably
their
do
team
better,
this
yeah.
season.
Yeah.
They've lost in Jai, who was like their main source of goals last season. They lost
Berger, but the replacement with Hamer, and Hamer's probably just
yeah,
as
they lost
good.
Sander Berger, but Sander Berger, I mean, like, they're still a
Signed
weak decision
Archer.
to sell him. Signed Archer, but like
Problem
Alien
with
mentality
Archer,
there.
they just never give him minutes.
it was just a weird transfer window in general. What they did, to sell
it-
your best player.
yeah.
Normally, when you get promoted from the Championship, whoever your best players from the Championship will come up with you.
Yeah.
And they just sold them, which is weird. But
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
the honestly, they're so
as are
bad.
Burnley. Burnley are also crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burnley.
Are getting away with being that bad because they're like Sheffield United. Are there.
Yeah.
But
Burnley
they're
are
on
pretty
the
much-
same
they're
amount of
pretty much
points,
just
but
as bad,
Burnley don't. Burnley, I feel like they have an identity. They're just not very good at it. Like you see what the Burnley, you see what the
Burnley are so bad, but
Burnley,
when
you see what they're trying to do. They just can't do it in the Premier League. Sheffield United, the fight with their own players, and honestly, the worst team I've ever
Well,
seen in this league. So
Talking about
bad.
relegation teams, the news broke that Everton were given 4 points because their
Yeah.
point deduction was
Mhm.
reduced from 10
Yeah, that's
to 6.
massive,
So they're
man.
now up to 15th, I think it is now.
Is that the stick, or is that just because they're appealing it?
No,
They
Is that
appealed it.
that's the end of the appeal.
That's the end.
Yeah,
of the,
yeah.
Oh, is that the end of the
Granted
appeal?
4 more
Right.
points.
Yeah,
The only
so
thing is they've got a second breach, haven't they? Which
Yeah.
is being investigated, as
And
are Nottingham Forest.
Forest,
Yeah.
So
And that's also something like they could be deducted points by April, like 8th of April or
yeah,
something.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to do it soon 'cause we're getting towards the end of the season.
Well,
People
they-
need to know
I
what
know
the mathematics
Forest
are. And
hearing is in like 3
Yeah.
days.
so
Mhm.
if Forest get deducted points, I think
They
they're
could
gonna,
be
they're
gone.
gonna struggle to stay up.
They could be gone.
Yeah. Everton, I think, as long as this second deduction isn't well, if
Massive.
they do get a deduction isn't like big, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
And I mean,
The only problem is if it's another 10
another
points.
10, then obviously they're knackered. But,
Yeah.
and
But
I
then
think,
if-
unfortunately, Luton are gonna
Then
go.
if Everton and Forest get 10, I think Everton will still be alright.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Forest will be
Because
Gone.
the bottom two were
yeah
on 13 points or something. So
some
yeah.
shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, big for Everton that they've got 4 points back. They're up to 15th, obviously, now, which is like.
Yeah. And they got a point at Brighton,
Yeah.
which was a decent result,
And it was
really.
a late equaliser, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They were unlucky not to take all 3.
Yeah. If Everton get 10 points off, they go to 15 points.
And
But
I
then-
doubt this second
but
break is
then
going to take 10
if-
points off them.
Yeah. And then if Forest
Depends
get
what
10 off,
side.
they go to 14.
It depends because obviously, to be fair, we don't know what these breaches are and what the
Yeah.
punishment should be. But yeah, I think Forest can't afford to lose many points. 'Cause
No.
they will just go down.
Well, they're 4 points in front of Luton, but Luton have a game.
How
in
many
hand,
are the
which
behind
is against
Brentford?
Bournemouth.
Forest
Brentford.
and Luton.
Brentford are on 25,
And Luton are on what? Sorry,
20.
20. And Luton have a game in hand, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Brentford.
that's against Bournemouth.
I think Brentford are gonna go.
I think Brentford.
I think Brentford, unless
Brentford
Forest
score
point
too many.
deduction.
Yeah, I think
Brentford's got goals
I
in
think
them.
Brentford will be
yeah,
alright.
I don't know. I just have a weird. To be fair, maybe it's just because I said this about Palace, but their new manager I think's gonna do all right with them. Maybe I'm just trying to be different, but I just have a feeling Luton are gonna stay up, and I don't know why. I can see it, and then I can see them finishing rock bottom next year, but I can see them having another year in the Premier League, and I'd fucking love it if they do
Well,
because they're
Palace
just a great
beat
club.
Burnley 3-0, which was a good start
Yeah.
for him. I
For
know.
Glasner.
Well, Josh Brownhill got sent off, didn't he, quite
Yeah,
early on?
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
have you seen his red card? It's a ridiculous pass off
Yeah.
Trafford. they give him, but
Yeah,
then he doesn't even
Trafford
go for the
absolutely
ball, to be fair. He just
Does them
brings
in.
it down.
Wolves got the 1-0 win against Sheffield,
Yeah, they weren't very good, but they won. So
and that put them against
yeah, good team.
above you
Wolves.
lot.
And we've got them.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
them this week.
We've got them this week, and
And
our
then-
important game.
And sorry, just not like Newcastle's next 5 games is so important because we've got Wolves. Talking about like the mid-table, we've got Wolves, Chelsea, West Ham,
Yeah.
Palace. When Palace, I know are
Well,
not there.
and then West Ham
Sorry,
went
Palace
above
are
you
before-
with their win last night
Yeah,
against Brentford.
and
which
we've got them in 3 of our next 4
good
games.
performance from
outside
West
of
Ham, that
tonight.
was.
performance and worrying for Brentford to ship
Yeah.
4 goals to West Ham, who
Yeah.
have been struggling.
Who are probably stylistically one of the worst football teams in the entire league to
Emerson
ship
scored a
4
goal,
of
to
them.
be fair.
Yeah,
Great
what
goal.
a
Great
Jared
goal.
Bowen was just something else
And
last
Jared
night.
Bowen
Yeah,
hat trick
Jared
as
Bowen.
well.
Not overrated.
Didn't say he wasn't a good player. I just said he was a bit overrated, but maybe I was wrong.
You got a hat
You
trick.
can't
I think
score-
He must be on like 13. Or
You
14,
can't
like-
score a
I
hat
think-
trick. You can't score a hat trick and be overrated. But
He made-
no,
got me,
I
like,
think the
17
overrated
points
always
on
was
15
when
points.
people gave him like, oh, he could potentially start for England
The
shout.
third top scorer in the
He's a good
division.
player.
Yeah.
He's got the same amount of goals as Ollie Watkins and Dom Solanke.
Yeah.
You
He's
know
doing
what?
very well.
No, I think it was the overrated, like the start for England shouts, but he's a good player.
He's a good player.
He's a good player.
Yeah. And then obviously if
No,
Chelsea
I never thought he was
if
bad.
Chelsea win their game in hand against
Technically,
Spurs,
not that good.
it'll put Newcastle 11th. So you're having an absolute fucking
Being the
shocker at the
bottom
moment.
half.
Like,
Do you know what, if we finish 6th or 7th, it's going to be fucking brilliant on this podcast. I don't know why, I just fucking love it.
Yeah, but that's still a letdown. Really.
Nah, I don't think 6th or 7th will be a
6th or
letdown. I
7th
think
isn't a letdown when we were clearly ahead of the curve.
But
And
if
with
you
Liverpool
if you
last season
finish
were poor.
11th, that is probably one of the worst.
It's the 27th of February. There's still 3 months of football to play. We're fine. We're all right. We're calm.
You
Calm.
didn't sound calm when you were talking about
Yeah,
it.
I'm shitting myself. I am absolutely shitting it.
I mean, as much as we want to move on from Newcastle, you've got Blackburn tonight.
Oh yeah, I don't
That's
even.
crucial.
No, I'm not coming into the
Easily.
podcast now. Yeah, luckily we have a championship expert here,
I
think-
think Blackburn aren't very good.
I think one
However,
of
they have got a
the,
new manager. So
and it's that
John
Eustace,
Eustace,
isn't it? And they're on a good run of form.
I think they got a good result on the way, and they drew with Norwich, and Norwich have been doing okay. So
well, they haven't won in their last 4.
They do not have a good run of form. I was lying.
yeah, but he's got them.
Apparently, I
back-to-back
just
draws,
don't want to
think.
really give.
Yeah.
I hope their striker doesn't have a chance because I've heard their strike is actually quite good.
He's not really a striker though. Schmodix.
Oh, is he not a
nine?
9? I don't
No,
watch
he's
Blackburn,
he's
so I
like
don't know.
He was a winger, but then they obviously saw.
Is
like
he
a
the one who
10,
was at
isn't he?
Peterborough?
Yeah.
Then they
Oh,
saw
I know Sammy Smodix is.
Saw Brereton Diaz obviously at Villarreal, and even he didn't really play up front. But then Sam Gallagher, who plays up front for them, was injured. So Schmodix sort of found himself up there, and
Yeah.
he's doing really well.
I
He's
know,
good player.
I
He's a
know,
good
I
player,
know
but he's
he
not
is.
an out-and-out
No, I didn't know it was
striker.
the one who was at
The
Peterborough.
more interesting game tonight is going to be Bournemouth Leicester.
I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
going to be
gonna be a good game.
it's going to really show if that Leicester team, like, I feel like it's going to show the level what they're at. I think it's going to see if the gap between the Championship and the Premier League is as big as
Depending on the sides
can
that
be.
they put out.
Yeah, if they
Yeah.
both put the best team out and Leicester get in Bournemouth, just humiliate them.
They won't humiliate them, definitely won't. I think Leicester have got quite a few players in there who you think could maybe do a
Well,
job in the Premier
did they
League.
still have? Did they still start Ndidi? Or is he in? Yeah, still
he
starting
might-
Ndidi, don't
he
they?
didn't play the other day.
Yeah,
against
that's what I
Leeds.
was thinking. I didn't think I
But
saw him
obviously
the other
they've
day.
got Dewsbury Hall, they've got Winks. Both of them could be in the Premier League.
Winks, yeah, Winks
easy.
hasn't
Bad
had for
news for
vibes.
Brighton. Matoma's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he hasn't really performed as well this season.
No, not really.
So,
But
Nah, he just
big blow though.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and the other game tonight is Luton City,
Luton
and
City.
I don't know. I've been seeing for the last few weeks. I just have a weird feeling Luton are going to get it done, and I can't. Even though I back City do back-to-back trebles, just ridiculous statement
I
by
think
me.
so.
Who's at home? Is it Luton at home?
Luton
Yeah,
at home.
this is what Luton at home in the FA Cup. City are going to rotate. I think Luton are going to go for it, and I think they're going to fluke a 1-0 win.
I don't think City will
I think
rotate.
Elijah Adebayo 1-0, 67th minute. You heard it here first.
I think tomorrow there could be a 9-0. Liverpool Southampton. That genuinely. Yeah, maybe true.
They
And
don't.
that
Yeah, I
squad,
think they'll
yeah.
start. Apparently, I saw
True.
something this morning where they're gonna give that Enyoni a game. That 16-year-old, he scored 7 against Arsenal in a
I'm
pre-season
quite
game.
clueless.
Enyoni, 16 or 17, he scored 7 against
Sounds like
Arsenal
you're
in a
trying to say that
pre-season
Nottingham
game.
Forest striker's name.
Enyoni, Awoni.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. What might go like be a bit of an equalising factor for Southampton. They've
Maybe.
got loads of injuries and they've just played extra time on Sunday.
Yeah, true.
Who do?
But I think the problem with Southampton, they'll go there and try and play.
Yeah.
And
Very early predictions. Who'll win the FA Cup?
Man City.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've
Boring.
threw a curveball in there.
Boring, but Man City.
I think City are gonna go out tonight. Liverpool, then United will go through.
Just say Newcastle. You know you want it.
I'm trying to figure out the way we
I
can
think
win
it'll
it.
be us and City. I think maybe us and City in the final. That's just me being.
No, I think it's going to be us and Liverpool. And I think or us and Liverpool in the final of the
Nah.
semis, and I think
Who
we
do you
lose
think's
to
gonna
them.
knock
No,
City
because the
out then?
semis.
Luton tonight. I really, honestly, hand on heart, believe Luton are going to beat
I
City
think-
tonight, and I
think
don't know
Liverpool will
why.
get Man City
I
in the
just have this
semi-final,
weird
and we'll-
feeling.
we'll play
In,
Man
when
City
when
in the
when you
final.
start
I think
messaging
Man
the
City will
group
win.
chat when it's 6-0 City, by the way, leave us alone. I just have a weird feeling. I
It
think.
won't be easy for them. I don't think.
I don't think it's going. No, I think it's going to be Liverpool. I think we get Liverpool in the semi-final or final. I think that's when they beat us. I think we're going to get Coventry or something in the next round at home, and I think we'll beat them, and then we'll get.
When's the draw?
It'll be
It'll probably be-
Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Or
Wednesday
Thursday night,
after
whenever the last game is.
Is the one on Thursday?
No, it's Wednesday. The last
Wednesday.
game is Liverpool Southampton.
So, but maybe before that. Then normally, what time's
Might
that
be
kick
a
off?
half-time and not getting
Leeds,
Yeah.
Leeds.
different.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if Leeds beat Chelsea and we got Leeds. That'd be a decent game. But yeah.
Newcastle Leeds. That would be a banger of a game, to be fair.
Oh yeah, we'll be.
Actually,
It'd
Have
be-
we spoke about all the Prem games?
We spoke about
I think
and the
yeah,
FA
we
Cup.
have, yeah. And the FA Cup we've talked. We could
Look,
get on to
there's-
the quiz.
Does
if
that
you
mean
want,
the
Cam.
quiz? The quiz.
Go on then.
I'm glad we're not talking about Sunderland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what was the score at the weekend?
Absolute shit.
And I was being
Honestly,
sarcastic.
Swansea could have put 5 past
Did-
in the first half.
I saw someone on Twitter. Did Patterson nearly score?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
unreal.
Last minute he went up for a corner and he, like, I thought it went in at the time. He diving header and the keeper tipped it on the post.
Oh.
It was a good save. Yeah,
Brilliant.
fair goalie.
Luke
we-
Williams ball for Swansea.
We were just honestly.
I need you to improve for the Leicester game because I'm coming.
Well, we'll kind of be much
I
worse.
think it stinks.
Probably
That
worse.
Sunderland Leicester game stinks of a Sunderland win, by the way. Just 1-0 Sunderland. It just stinks of it because they're just that type of club.
What happened to us on Saturday though? We tried Dodds, I think, overthought it, and he played 3 at the back. No one knew where they were meant to be, and I'm not even joking. Swansea could have been 5-0 up at half time. But yeah, that's
sure I
beside
can't
the
see
point. Quiz time.
Yeah, I'll make sure you can't see it. Don't worry.
I love a quiz.
Right, so I've got 10 questions, 5 who am I's, and 3 tenables. Okay.
You know what you've done? Sorry, just very quick. Cam's done that very quickly because we only told him that he was doing the quiz last night. So well
Yeah.
done,
Well, he
Cam.
was late this morning.
And I was late this morning because I did it.
Oh, is that why you?
Yeah, that's why I was late.
That's why you were
He
late.
just hasn't slept. He's been up.
Yeah.
Aye, I'm
Just to
knackered.
search it on Google and have a
So we're gonna
Google
go
quizzle.
with the 10 questions first,
He's a sparkle.
and then the 5 who am I's, and then whoever has the least amount of points gets the easiest tenable.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Right.
I'm gonna go for another
So-
him performance this week. I'm gonna let you take a lead and then I'm gonna try and pull it back.
Question number
I like
1.
how there's no faith for me.
Question.
You do all right.
What was the first name of the World Cup trophy?
The Jules Rimet.
Me. The Jules are me.
Well done.
Come on.
You have a stink at it.
Fair
like.
enough. Yeah.
Right. Question number 2.
Joe, I think I've got anger issues. You know, I nearly fucking went acca there. You know, like
While you're speaking, you're not going to finish the question.
Yeah, you'll do that.
I was gonna go acca there.
Which Ballon d'Or winner had a galaxy named after him?
A galaxy.
A galaxy.
What? On
There's
Earth.
a galaxy named after a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Do you know what my mind went to
That's
straight
such
away?
an
Like Galaxy
interest-
Chocolate Bar named after him.
Do you know what? I was starting to think of the planets of the solar system.
I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. I'm going to guess me, Messi.
Nope.
Don't look at me. I haven't got a guess yet. I will have a guess in a
Me,
minute. though.
Ronaldo.
Which one?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Correct.
I was going to say that.
Yes.
Oh my God,
He's
Finn's
got a-
2-0
He does
up.
have a galaxy.
He's got a
Galaxy named after him. It's come on, Cosmos Red Smith 7 or something.
Oh, it's
just
but it's
CR7.
abbreviation CR7.
What the
That
hell?
doesn't sound like fucking
Yeah.
Ronaldo. That's bullshit. I knew about that galaxy as well.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
where it
the
is and
Oh
everything.
yeah.
I love
That's my favourite one.
It's my favourite galaxy. It's not named after CR7.
Which celebrity owned Watford?
Me.
I think that was Finn. Like,
I think it was Finn.
I think it was Finn.
Elton John.
Elton John, correct.
Finn's cooking.
Yeah.
One of the
Finn.
questions I gave.
Wow.
Would you have got the Jules Rimet?
No.
Right, I need
I
a-
would have, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't realise why he wasn't giving you the point. And I dropped on my points. I was sitting on it. Wow,
Right, question number 4. What does Ballon d'Or mean in English?
Me. Oh,
Joe?
Joe.
the best.
Nope.
I
Me.
thought it was best of the best.
Nope.
The best.
No.
I don't
It-
know. You say that.
It actually relates to Golden Ball.
Oh, for God's sake,
Yeah.
man.
Because Ronaldo's, I want the most golden balls.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
We're,
wait.
we're
Okay.
idiots.
speaking about Golden Ball, which ex-English footballer was nicknamed Golden
Me.
Balls?
David Beckham.
Correct.
He's on the
Do
ball.
you see what I did there? You see what I did there? You see what I did there?
I was going to buzz in as
Do
soon
you
as
see what I did with this one as
well?
well? David Beckham
That's clever.
Oh,
That's
go
clever.
on.
That's very clever.
scored his halfway line goal
Me.
against which?
Wimbledon.
Correct, Joe.
Jeez. Shows.
Won the
Just
ball.
What
This
year?
isn't just for him,
Hang
right?
on. No. What year was
What the fuck was that
Wimbledon?
all about?
Hang on. What year was Wimbledon AFC formed? AFC.
Me. 1986.
Me.
Incorrect.
2011.
Oh yeah, it's really.
Incorrect.
Me. 2007.
Incorrect. It's 2002.
Oh my God! I was thinking that in my head. Why did I
Because they
change it
were
all
originally
7?
Wimbledon and then the
Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of 2002,
Go
who
on,
was
Cam.
top scorer at the 2002 World?
Ronaldo.
Correct.
Jeez, he's tied up now, and he's 3-3-0.
Rob's doing well.
3-3 yeah. How many times has R9 won the Ballon d'Or?
Me. Oh,
Once.
shit.
Incorrect.
Twice.
Correct.
I said me before him.
No, you
No,
didn't.
I
You
don't think you
fucking
did,
lie. I
like-
said at the same time as
Oh,
you.
I
nah.
don't think you did. Like,
Rob, he's getting very angry right now.
which 2 English players have won the Golden Boot at a World Cup?
Me.
Me. Oh.
Gary Lineker and Harry Kane.
Correct, Rob.
Gary
And that's the
Kane.
question's done. Now we're going to the Who Am I?
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
4,
So that's at the minute.
4-3-2.
No, 3-3-2.
3-3-2.
3-3-2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Could've been 4-4-2.
Right.
That's a good
First
It
one.
should've been
First one of Who
3-3-2.
Am I? Okay. So it works the same as last week. So if you get from the first clue, you get 3 points.
Yeah.
2 points, 1 point. Okay. First one. I am a Scottish international.
Me. Ali McCoist.
Incorrect.
Me. Billy Gilmore.
Incorrect.
Me, Stephen Fletcher.
Incorrect. I have had the same English manager for most of my career.
Oh.
Me,
English manager.
Matt Ritchie.
Incorrect.
Oh, that would have
That-
been
that
a
was a good
good. That
shout,
was a
that.
good
Great
shout.
shout, that. Great shout. It's not.
Same English manager for most of my career.
Is he even Scottish?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
he
Matt
was.
Ritchie is Scottish.
I
That was
questioned
really
myself for a
good. That
second.
that was really good.
Damn it! What the fuck?
Same English manager for most of my career.
Why
Wasn't
can't
English
Why
manager
can't I
for a
think
long
of
time.
English managers?
That's probably true as well. Is most of his career
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
been
yeah,
at
Would have
Hull.
been with Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie Osborne
Mad.
on me.
So there's another
a brilliant
there's
shout.
another Scottish geezer who's had the
who's
same
the
English
right
manager.
English manager.
Do you want to skip? To the
Me, Ryan Fraser.
Correct,
Oh,
Rob.
so I'm
So
just-
close. That was so close.
I was trying to
should
think
get
of
a
That's
point for
that's
that
why I
one.
was like,
I
yeah,
was
like,
trying to think
oh.
of Scottish Newcastle.
But yeah, but I couldn't say another name, so I was frozen
Yeah, I
off.
know.
That's
Yeah.
that's unlucky.
That is very unlucky.
Fuck.
Because you said Matt Ritchie, and I went, I didn't even think of
Matt
him.
Ritchie's probably even been longer because Ryan Fraser's
Yeah,
left.
yeah. He's at Southampton now,
fuck?
and he right.
Let's take the point off Rob and give it.
Yeah, come on.
No.
Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that.
You can't.
Right, next one.
Oh, he's took the lead. Who wasn't doing very well?
I was
Have you?
born in
2 points
England.
Uh,
This is the next one. I was born in England, but could have played for Ireland.
Me.
mate, oh,
Declan Rice.
Incorrect.
mate, Jack Grealish.
Correct.
Oh man.
I was gonna go Grealish as well. I just went for the wrong one.
Right.
Well, it was either Rice or Grealish, man. Shut up.
I was-
Job.
I know
Yeah.
it was. I was runner up in the 1993 Ballon d'Or.
Jesus.
1983. That's a long time ago.
Me, David Beckham.
Incorrect. That was 1992. That was last week's
Yeah,
question.
I was just making
Me?
sure you hadn't
Yeah.
That was
fucked up.
1998.
No, I
1999,
want to beat. Fuck.
No, no, no,
I-
1999. Sorry.
I've already said me now, but I know it isn't.
Go on, have a guess.
It's wrong. It's not Alan Shearer. I got
Nope.
the time completely wrong. Yeah, it's not.
Dennis Law.
Nope.
Oh, I thought you got it right for a second.
Oh,
there.
hell of a shout.
Are you sure?
I have made 79 appearances for not Amsterdam. I've got that wrong. It's Holland.
Me. Is it Ruud Hullet?
Incorrect.
Me,
Me.
Patrick Kluivert.
Incorrect.
Fuck, he's got it.
I think it's too early for Van Basten. But Van Basten.
Incorrect.
Yeah, way too early for Van Basten.
No, too late. Sorry, too late.
I am
Yeah, 93.
an Arsenal legend.
Me.
Me.
Oh,
Dennis Bergkamp.
it's fine. It's only
You
one
said
point.
who said Dennis Law?
Wait, so did I get
Me.
3
Yeah, I thought
points?
you were
Because you said Dennis, I went for fuck.
Did I get 3 points for the Grealish one then?
Yes, you did. I.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
so you-
hell, yes.
It's currently 6-5-3. Okay.
I'm in the lead. What the
Right.
fuck?
Where am I? Where am I? Right.
Still a few.
Drogba.
Ebonike.
Right. I was born in Rio de Janeiro.
Me. You can have it.
Go on.
Gabriel Jesus.
Incorrect.
Neymar.
Incorrect. Would you like me to guess?
Yeah, I'll just go Bruno Guimaraes.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Correct.
Another 3 points. I'm on fucking.
Oh, he's on 9 now. It just means he gets the harder one out of the tendables.
Oh, yeah, then that's when I'll. Absolutely
Okay,
fucked
last one of the Who Am I? Okay.
Absolutely.
I have scored 290 goals in my career.
Who scored 290 goals?
Me.
Jeez.
Sergio Aguero.
Incorrect.
That's a good shout. He
Nah,
was.
he's probably scored more than that, but I'm just gonna go me, Luis Suarez.
Incorrect.
I'm gonna go me, Wayne Rooney.
Incorrect. I was an assistant coach for a country that I was not from.
Jeez.
Me.
Oh, well,
Thierry Henry.
Ah.
No,
I
I
think
thought it
that
was
was-
me.
Ah.
Is it Thierry
I
Henry
was
though?
gonna say Thierry Henry.
Oh.
Thierry.
No, Martinez.
Do you want to
Ro-
just split
Rob-
the points? 2 each. I'll give him 2.
Yeah,
If
but
I can
do
have
you
two.
mean 2 each?
One
I'll-
each.
One each.
One
One
each,
each. Yeah,
one
one
each,
each.
yeah,
Alright,
we'll
one
split the
each,
points.
one
Alright.
Well agreed.
Sorry, I genuinely thought I was
Why don't we
first.
gang up on
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll
And
split
by that,
every
I mean
point.
just attack them.
So to be honest, it would have made no difference because that was the last Who Am I. So Finn, you ended on 9. Rob ended
I'm
on
taking the win there,
6,
like.
and Joe ended on 4. However, there was tenables.
Oh, that's a stinky
So I
performance.
get the best tenable.
You get the
Oh,
easiest.
You get the
Oh,
easiest
oh,
tenable.
Oh, and this is a chance.
And I
Okay.
can claw
To be
back
fair,
3 points
and
there.
it's opinionated. Remember, like,
Yeah,
are
'cause
you saying it's?
Remember when he gave me the
Yeah.
so-called easiest one or the hardest one the other week?
It was
Yeah.
me.
Because I won and I got the Champions League top
Well,
scorer.
I think
Yeah.
it's
I think it was me because I would have got the Champions League top scorers. I wouldn't have got the championship winners.
Let's see, let's see.
right, Joe. Your tenable is the top 10 Premier League goal scorers at the minute. So current top 10.
What do you mean? Like
So
in
the
this
top 10 goals.
season?
Yeah, this season, at the minute.
This season. Right,
This season.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? So hang on, let's just put.
Yeah. I'll not get 10, I don't think, because she'll get at least 7 out.
You
Right, you ready? Ready, Joe?
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not looking.
Wait,
Ready?
so what's Joe on before this?
Joe is on
4.
4.
So you need at least 6. At least 6 to take over.
Yeah.
Me.
You ready?
Haaland.
Correct.
Salah.
Correct.
Watkins.
2 minutes for a dash next to them. That you've got right. Correct.
Solanke.
Watkins. Correct. Solanke. Correct.
Bourne.
Correct.
This is where it gets a bit more tricky.
You got 5 in a minute.
I know
I'm
3
keeping
more.
count, don't worry.
I think there's a few in and around on the similar amount of goals.
Yeah, there
I
is.
got one live. So I can have one wrong.
You can have one wrong answer. Yeah.
Phil Foden.
Incorrect.
I thought
That
he
was
was just outside.
No, that was
I'll give you a clue. I think 4 of them are on 8.
I know all of them.
Douglas Luiz.
Incorrect.
Oh.
I
Douglas
should
Luiz
have said
is not.
Can we jump
Isaac.
in?
Is he not on there? With
Can
14?
I jump in?
Yeah, screw it. If
Oh, I've said Isaac. Is he on there?
Isaac's on there, yeah.
Bukayo Saka.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Correct.
He's got 11, hasn't he?
Well,
Pace.
I'm not going to give you any points, but you can just guess.
oh, wait.
yeah.
Oh,
Right,
Bukayo.
so you got
Oh.
Saka, Isaac, and there's
Yeah.
3 more.
Wait, and Isaac's on 10. So who's got more
I
than
thought
10?
Douglas Luiz had about 9.
Yeah, he is on 9.
He is on 9.
Oh,
Isaac's
sorry,
on
mate.
10.
Oh, no,
He
sorry.
said he made loads of them.
No,
on 8
sorry,
goals.
sorry. I meant 10. But they're all in like 8, joint 8.
Bloody hell, I wouldn't have said these to be fair.
Hwang Hee-chan.
So Saka,
Hwang
Hwang
Hee-chan.
Hee-chan, Son, and Richarlison.
I was literally going to
Wow.
say
That was
Richarlison
the
next.
top
I
10.
only wouldn't have
So
got
two
Son because I
good
thought he
goals
missed
from
too much of
Joe.
the season.
Joe got 5. So Joe,
Hwang
Is
Hee-chan's
on
on
nine.
11, isn't he?
okay.
Well, I
Rob.
need one
Okay.
correct. to
I'm going to have a
go
stinker
ahead
here.
of you, yeah.
Right.
That's what you
Which
get,
one do I
2
give
wrong
Rob?
off the
Which
bat.
one do I give Rob? Rob, second hardest.
Give me the harder one if you want.
Would you like the harder one?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
bothered.
it's
It's all
Try to
subjective
show
though.
off.
Just give him the middle one that he.
Give you the
him
middle
the
one.
you
Right,
want.
okay, ready? Rob, most clean sheets of all time
Oh,
Top
bloody
10.
Hell. We've had this
In
before.
Premier League,
in the Prem.
Oh, that's
Petr Cech,
he's number 1.
Correct.
David De Gea,
Correct.
Tim Howard,
Correct.
UC Askalainen.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Yeah, what-
Oh my god, I've got mixed up with that in appearances. My bad. Wait there.
Appearances.
Even appearances.
So you've only got
No,
you've only got one.
No, he's in there somewhere because he gave me this before and I've just forgot
I think
everyone.
you're more talking about saves.
Wait, was it clean sheets? Yeah.
Clean sheets.
Edison. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Incorrect.
have you done there?
Oh, you've had
Incorrect.
a shot there.
What
That's
was
not-
that's
because-
three.
Clean.
You've had 3. That's it. You're done.
Oh.
What
No,
the end
that
on
one's
then?
bullshit because we got it before and I've got mixed up with the other one.
Yeah,
That's so
we had
annoying.
no-
So hang on. So you got Czech, you got
De
De
Gea.
Gea, and you got Tim Howard.
Yeah.
So you didn't say David James,
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got
David
that.
Fair,
Seaman,
this guy did make a
Pepe
lot of
Reina,
appearances.
Brad Friedel, Edwin van der Sar, and then there's Mark
Yeah, fair
Schwartz
enough.
And
and
what's he ended
Nigel,
on
Nigel
points
Martin.
wise?
So at the minute, Finn, you've got to get one right to win.
So what did he
These
end
are
on?
all
8?
use a joint on 9,
Oh, we're all on 9.
These are
Oh,
all on
fuck's
9.
sake.
and
I've actually got to get
Great if
one.
he got
Are they
9.
gonna have a tie break?
do you know what it is? I
between
think
them
I think I've messed up.
That
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
I think
If you
Rob's.
win, you
I
win.
think the easiest one would have probably been this one.
Oh,
Second easiest. Second easiest. Sorry.
It doesn't
but
matter,
it's
it doesn't matter. Finn-
Okay, so
I might get
No,
them
it's
all
fine. I can't believe
you won't get it all wrong. I've actually
Askalainen.
I have
Wait,
messed up.
who's
Yeah.
Askalainen?
So
wrong.
Finn,
You're putting pressure on.
actually no. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Finn,
Stop.
because it's harder. You've got to do it in order. You
Nah,
can't-
why have
You've
I
got to do it
that?
in order.
No,
No,
just give him
because
it.
it's
Just
Just
give
give
me
him
the
it.
question first,
Right,
and we'll
like,
decide if it's
Highest
that easy.
capacity grounds. Highest
That-
capacity
Oh,
in
that's
stadium.
very easy.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
So you've got to
Yeah,
do
but
it.
why have I
you've
got to
got
do it in order?
Because you got to do it in order.
Why?
'Cause I messed
What,
up.
So one time I'm winning, I've got to do it in
In
order.
order.
Hang on.
What the fuck?
What's the highest capacity
Also, you
In the
don't
Prem.
win, you only need 1 point.
in the Prem? What's the highest capacity?
In the Prem,
Yeah.
Old Trafford.
There you go.
Right, there you go.
Oh,
You've
there
won.
you
It doesn't
Keep
really
going,
matter,
keep
does it?
going, see if
No,
you
no, I've done it.
But you can get as many points
you
as you
go.
want.
See if
You
you
can
get
keep going if
another
you.
one.
No, I want to win by 1.
No,
Alright, well,
keep going.
No, I want to win
Keep
by
going.
1.
Keep going.
Should we go
What's
through?
Wait a
Go on
minute.
then.
Wait.
Finn
Is
got
all
Old Trafford now. I'll
Yeah.
go. Is it
Wait.
Tottenham's?
Correct.
I didn't know Old Trafford was bigger than Tottenham Stadium.
Yeah.
Old Trafford, Tottenham.
Oh, bloody hell, what's next?
So Finn's
In
won. but
order, I
we'll
don't
just
know.
keep going.
You did.
In order.
You do,
Oh,
man.
Is
you
it
want a
London
quiz?
Stadium or is
It's
it
a big
the Emirates?
fucking running track run round it.
Yeah, the London Stadium. Yeah, I
Right,
didn't know if it was
Finn.
London or the
I
Emirates.
don't know
so
what's
I-
after that.
Finn, what's fourth?
The Emirates.
The Emirates, I think.
The
Nah.
Emirates. Oh, Anfield.
It's not the-
Anfield.
Oh, with all the
Anfield.
extensions. Yeah.
Then it'll be the Emirates.
Emirates. Yeah.
Then it'll be
then
St
Then
James's.
St James's.
nope. It's got the highest.
Etihad.
Etihad.
Oh, yeah, then St
Then
James's.
St James's.
then Villa
Then how
Park.
about Finn? Go on, Finn.
Villa
Villa
Park.
Park.
Correct. Then
Stadium of Light.
Oh yeah, that famous
Premier
Premier
League man.
Oh
Premier
yeah,
League.
shit. I thought it was.
Stamford
I thought it was
Bridge?
English. I thought it was
Stamford
English.
Bridge, yeah.
So we're
Good-
bigger than Stamford.
No,
Then
Goodison,
maybe
not good.
Molineux?
Nah.
No.
This one's gonna
Thames
be.
the hardest. Thames the hardest.
Are we on to number
Is
10?
it another
This is
London
number
club?
10. Nah.
Not London.
I thought it might be Molineux.
Is it Brentford's news? Is it the G Tech?
That's
No,
nice.
that's
Yeah, it
tiny,
is.
that.
I know. Yeah.
May as well say fucking Kennel.
It's not Sellers. It's not Goodison. Goodison's not that big.
Goodison is quite big. It's Goodison.
Yeah,
Is it
Goodison.
Goodison?
Goodison's 10th.
about, yeah.
Goodison's 10th.
Really? Goodison's?
Yeah.
I thought Goodison was small.
Yeah.
than that.
So
Remember
Finn,
though, in the Premier League we got fucking Bournemouth.
Yeah,
It's like
true.
13,000. We got
Fucking
Luton.
get them out.
Yeah.
Get them out.
Brentford's
So
fine.
Finn,
I've actually won a quiz.
you've won
what
the
fuck?
quiz. Well
Jules
done.
Ramir robbed
Get
me.
it.
Rob said at the start.
These
that
who
I
am I are too
should-
guessable on the first ones. This is
No, no, no.
outrageous.
How?
I'm in the quiz next week.
How?
No,
No,
you're
hang
not.
on. Born in Rio de Janeiro, you could have picked any Brazilian. It didn't have to be.
And
the
how the
Prem.
hell has he picked Bruno Guimaraes?
Yeah, and he
Because I
got
just
3
picked a
points for
Brazilian.
saying
And
think
Jack Grealish.
Jack
as well.
Grealish, born in England but could have played for Ireland. That
Yeah.
could have been literally any
Out
majority
anyone
of
out
people.
of Rice or Grealish or Bellingham? There we go.
There's quite a few to be fair.
There is quite a few.
Yeah, but it's not going to be a fucking...
Anyway,
I'm outraged.
shall we move on to our
Stop fucking
combined
Stop
Manchester
fucking
Yeah,
derby?
go on,
crying,
let-
will you?
So it's the Manchester derby.
Do you want to fight?
This
Rob,
Should we
does it-
scrap on this podcast right now?
Rob doesn't
I'll
win
show you how I
points.
played darts later Sunday morning.
Oh, remember your scraps on fucking camera when?
Yeah, when I put him in a triangular.
That was
trap.
quite funny. That was
Right,
quite
so
funny.
it's the Manchester derby this Sunday. So in the spirit of that, we've all done a combined Man City United 11, with an exception of the fact it's all players we've seen.
Yeah, we've had to watch them.
So for example,
Yes.
there's be no Roy Keanes in anyone's
No,
team.
no,
No
no.
Nate
Billy
Schmeichels,
Schmeichels,
yeah.
No.
Van der
Colin
Sars.
Bells and things like that. So
Yeah, or Dennis
it's
Irwin
lads
or
we've seen a
fucking shit
lot
like that.
of, or enough of, to decide they're in our
To
team.
decide,
So
yeah.
goalkeeper will go around. I've gone Edison.
Yeah.
I've gone Edison. I was.
I
gonna
mean,
go
my
De
keeper
Gea.
is worse than Edison, but I
Go on
put
then.
him in because I love him, Joe Hart.
I mean,
see,
he's worse
Joe
than
Hart.
Edison.
He is
See?
worse than Edison, but
Mine's
I
me.
love Joe
Mine,
Hart.
mine is my
he
probably.
recently announced he was
Yeah,
retiring.
yeah.
this
Mine's
season.
probably my favourite Premier League keeper of all time. It's Edwin van der Sar.
He was good. I just
Yeah.
don't think I saw enough. Of
I
him.
didn't see enough of him.
But he was, yeah.
He was my favourite. He was
Uh,
one of the
back
reasons I
four.
started
I
playing
think,
football.
I think we should all have the
Yeah.
same back four.
Back four. Nah,
should we?
don't think we do.
You can start with back one.
Evra, Vidic, Ferdinand Walker.
No.
Mine's
wouldn't
exactly
hear
the
John-
same.
Why did I forget Kyle Walker?
Mine's the exact same.
I
as
wouldn't
Rob's.
hear John Stones going in somewhere just
I've
because of the
gone-
vibes.
Yours is the exact same.
Yeah, mine's
What's
the exact same as Rob.
Evra, Vidic, company over Ferdinand,
Yeah.
but I wanted
Yeah,
to pick
that's fair.
company.
Same as me.
And then we went back. I totally forgot about Kyle Walker, so I put Gary Neville.
Company over.
I put company.
Would you say
I
company over
put,
Diaz?
I put it probably would have, to be honest.
Yeah,
For what he
yeah.
did, for what he did.
What
For
he
what
did,
he did.
yeah. I don't think he was a better player.
Probably not, but he
Diaz
was a
was
better
good.
footballer.
And I think Stones was a better footballer than both.
My
of them,
midfield
but hasn't
three,
done as
I
much.
know for a fact because what you were saying earlier, I think is different. So
Yeah, probably is.
My midfield
well,
three is
mine is Kevin De Bruyne, Paul Scholes, and David Silva.
mine's
Same.
mine. I could argue as well is, in my opinion, the best three midfielders in Premier League history. I've gone Rodri, Scholes, KDB.
I've gone
Mm.
Rodri, De Bruyne, David Silva.
Don't
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
don't
fair.
hear that.
David Silva's my
Dav-
favourite
hear
yeah,
that.
David's
footballer
yeah,
ever.
same. I had
They're
to
all
have him.
similar.
Maybe
also
because I
that.
didn't see as much Scholes as I did David Silva,
Maybe,
so
yeah.
maybe I could
Maybe.
put David
Yeah,
Silva in
Scholes,
that. I
none of
don't.
us really saw
Yeah,
he was finished.
Yeah, he
by that
was.
time,
Yeah,
and then-
Joe put David Silva in there for me just because I didn't actually
You know
watch
what,
that
I'll,
much
t- I'll
Scholes. I
actually
just
take
like him.
Scholes out of mine. I'm going to put Yaya Toure.
Yeah, I think I
Actually,
might
yeah,
do
I'm
that
putting
then.
Yaya in. I did
What was
something like
your midfield?
Yaya's going in over
Mine
David
was
Silva.
KDB, Scholes, and David
Yaya.
Silva, but I think I'll go
Yaya,
Yaya.
Yaya.
I'll go Yaya.
Yaya.
Three.
I think
I
everyone's
think
probably
everyone
going
should
to
have
have
the
similar.
same.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah.
Sergio Aguero,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then
Fucking hell,
argument,
well,
did
so
we,
hang on,
did
hang
we
on.
actually watch that much Ronaldo at Man United?
Probably not, but he's
No.
the best footballer.
he-
like, second best footballer
But
ever.
can we just
Yeah.
talk about the original idea we had, which was our ideal Premier League Premier League table, which
Yeah.
we thought was going to be very similar, and this has just turned out to
This
be
has turned out to be the
very
exact same.
similar as well.
And then we're also going to do top 10 goalkeepers in the world.
That would have been different.
We'll do that
would've
next
been
week, I reckon.
Yeah, next
But
week
did
we'll do
anyone
that.
make that 10?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
I
I
didn't
could
through.
probably tell you a top five.
Could've
That
told you
in the
number
world,
one.
in the world, I'll
No,
probably give you a
actually,
top
did we
five.
make our top 10?
What's
But we'll
this
do
goalkeepers of all time?
Of all time,
top
yeah.
10 goalkeepers in the last week.
I'll probably give you a top five,
though.
I
See
mean,
ya.
number one. It's Manuel Neuer for me.
Yeah.
Manuel
Yeah.
Neuer was number one for me. And where was
Second.
where would you have put Alisson?
Ah, Alisson.
Third,
I'll-
I reckon.
Fourth for me.
I think I'd have put him about fifth.
I would have said fifth or
He
sixth.
would
really.
have went behind Casillas and Buffon for me.
Oh,
Oh,
total
yeah,
all time.
fair,
All
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh,
But
right.
if it was current, he'd be top.
Yeah,
So who did you have? You had Neuer currently number one, Cam.
I realised what I said then. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me.
I
Ignore
had
me, right.
just because the word to be top 10, even though it's a different list, we could do it next week. But I had 3 honourable mentions of Joe Hart, who you had in.
Yeah.
I had Samir Handanovic.
Joe Hart in the 10 best
No,
keepers
no,
of
no.
all time.
He's not in the I've done since 2010, but he was honourable mention.
Wait, what?
He was an honourable mention.
Oh, right, okay.
And Samir Handanovic, and you know what as well, I put him in as an honourable mention. I Kasper Schmeichel, you know, for his that few year spell at Leicester, he was arguably one of the best keepers on the planet.
He was.
For that,
No.
for that,
No.
when they won the league up until they won the FA Cup, he was unreal. He was absolutely fantastic. He actually was. won them the FA Cup that final against Chelsea, wasn't it? He was.
I think Yuri Tillemans won it for them, to be
Have
fair.
we gone
Scott
through
Screamer.
everything we want to go through?
Is there anything else
I think
anyone
that's it,
has to
be fair.
mention?
I think we're in good time to.
I'm gonna do a phenomenal outro here.
What time?
Oh, go
my
on.
God.
Oh, hang on.
Thanks for watching the Miles Offside podcast. Thanks for watching the Miles Offside podcast.
I thought he was gonna start
everybody.
going. Thank you for coming.
Thank
go
you
on.
for coming. I'm sorry that the chairs are all wrong.
Let's go punt him, man.
Right.
Let's go punt him, man.
Thanks for watching the Miles Offside podcast.
We're gonna go play darts now.
We're gonna go play darts, and
Oh.
Cam and Rob have a lot. to
I'm
live
not
up
Yeah.
to.
good. I'm not
Hey,
good.
Cam-
I'm not
Cam
good.
is-
He's a county player. I'm not good.
I don't
No,
play
all
Cam
we've
anymore.
heard
I
is
don't
how Rob has played for 11 hours on the
Yeah.
trot one.
I did play 11 hours on the trot, but I'm
Thank
not
you for
good.
watching. And we'll see you next week.